Hey guys, today is my first in a moon sign series, and I'm going to start with Aries because Aries is first. There is always good and bad that comes with every sign placement. An Aries moon has the positive of vitality. It's like a supercharge of energy. This is because it's the first sign in the zodiac. It is the childlike energy, and when you put that childlike energy into the world of emotions, which is the moon is everything dealing with your emotions, your inner life. Often the moon sign is a part of somebody's personality that you're really not going to see unless you know their home life. Co-workers or someone that you're dating for the first couple of months, you're probably not going to really see any traits of their moon sign. That's something that comes out as they become very comfortable. You're most likely to only really know those traits of a friend that you've had for years, or a wife, husband, close sibling. And when you put the youngest, the fire signs, into the world, the realm of the moon, it creates an interesting dynamic. Aries wants to be seen and heard. They're very loud, they're very rambunctious, they want to be first. And the moon is hidden. It's personal. This can create a dynamic with somebody who has a very big ego. And I think this goes especially with male moon in Aries. That's my cat Sawyer. She's just a tiny little kitten. Yeah, monkey tail. So for a man that has an Aries moon, it's probably very good for you to know some of your weaknesses, especially if you've got a lot of fire in other areas of your chart. This can create somebody who's got a temper, someone who doesn't understand other people's point of view. It's good for you to try to take a step back and really think about other perspectives. That vitality is the benefit of having this position, but the lack of understanding of other point of views is the hindrance. And I'm going to do a series on different characters through history, positive and negative. One of the characters that is very well known is Henry VIII. You know, the one who always had to have a new wife every year. He had an Aries moon. But Aries moon women, on the other hand, are usually very dynamic people that are great to be around. Having that really strong male force in the emotional realm gives them a vitality and a strength that sort of offsets being a woman. They come across very strong, have more energy than pretty much anyone you'll ever meet. Angelina Jolie is an Aries moon. How does she have so many kids, save the world, and write all these movies and direct everything and act in everything? Being a fire sign, Aries moons have a sense of right and wrong. It might be a different right and wrong than what you have, but they feel like they have to play it by their morals. They don't like to play dirty. They want everything to be on the level. And yeah, they want to win because they are the god of war, after all. In love, an Aries moon is going to be fueled by that chase. And this also could go for business, where they want a career that is exciting, constantly dangles a carrot of a next challenge in front of them. This is going to be an adventurous person, somebody who wants to pioneer the unknown and explore new horizons. Kind of like Star Trek, I guess. Not exactly a moon sign for someone who's a stay-at-home homebody type. You might find yourself in situations where you have underestimated the danger. You have jumped into something where other people have been afraid, and rightly so, because you realize later that it's a big mess. That comes with the innocence and naivety of being the first sign, but also it is a strength in the sense that you want to pioneer into realms that seem dangerous and experimental. So when everybody else is going to turn the other way, you're going to head forward. Try to think things through as much as possible because you are brash. Sometimes irrational, as most fire placements can be, driven by passion and not by logic. Make sure that you protect yourself as much as you can and stay safe. And Aries is fiercely courageous. So in a moon placement, if you combine that courage with the emotion, you are emotionally courageous. You are just willing to just throw yourself out there. Try to learn from your mistakes. Try to learn from every experience in life so that you continue with your positive energy, but also you don't have to learn the hard way over and over. There is a real charisma and sex appeal that comes across with an Aries moon. Someone that just has a lot of passion and daring, like a daredevil type, kind of that rebel. So when you're looking for a bad boy, an Aries moon is going to be the one who won't pass a challenge. They'll always head towards it. Never play chicken with an Aries moon. Marlon Brando was an Aries moon. So an Aries moon has a very short fuse. They are just going to explode without a moment's notice, and then right after, it's like sipping pina coladas as if nothing happened. Aries moons often have trouble with overspending because they love to live it up large, but they don't hold grudges. Once they express themselves, they feel like the job is done and they want to move forward. That is a nice thing. They don't want to sulk about things. They don't like to keep things to themselves. They don't keep secrets. They like everything to just be out in the open. They are rather simplistic about what they want out of life. They'll make up their mind and then they go for it. And they're less about intensity, but more about enthusiasm. They want things to be fun, they want things to be upbeat, and they always want to have a good time. They are great for a party. They like that instant gratification, that kind of live in the moment. This can make for a great athlete or also a stockbroker, someone who has to think quickly on their feet. This is a great position for somebody like a public speaker or somebody that needs to get the enthusiasm of the crowd, lead a crowd. Leadership role, they fall right into. If you're in a relationship with an Aries moon, a great way to attract them is to be wild, to be adventurous. Most of all, don't let them get bored. This is number one rule. Go with a lot of enthusiasm, show your wild side, don't be afraid. Be fearless because they're fearless. Don't hold back because they don't hold back. So when things get tough, an Aries moon might not understand the feelings of other people. It mainly shows through during a crisis. They also come across as very lovable. It's really hard to hold a grudge against them because they don't hold grudges. They play things very straightforward. You feel like you know everything that they're thinking and feeling, and they're not hiding anything from you. But you know, being Aries, being the warrior, their emotion is fueled by a sense of power and a sense of being number one. This can be a great fuel for a chart that has a lot of balance to it. There's a lot of feminine, softer traits, like if they have a Venus in Cancer. This can be a really nice addition because it gives them that kind of core strength. All right, guys, that's Aries Moon. See you next time.